settings right now. Normally I use OBS.
See, I had two different video software programs. I couldn't decide on either one because I liked how some things ran on one and some things ran on the other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I couldn't choose between the two. But
I absolutely love
you see this?
OBS. Yes.
Your wife keeps saying this to me. I'm sorry, but I'm going to shove something up her ass.
I keep telling her the same thing.
Then she can't say exit only.
Just realized all of my fucking snacks were right in the video. Like, so that's what this guy does in his spare time. Well, yeah, yes, I eat chips and queso.
Just have a random dildo just sitting in the... Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that while it's recording.
Oh, the mic's turned off.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Because I have the mic to go through my headset.
See, my brother has like a whole like good ass setup. Like him and his wife built their own desks like side by side. They both have like the boom mics. They have the like these great ass fucking cameras and everything. Because my brother's wife is getting her master's in photography and art and everything up in Iowa. Like she's already teaching classes and everything. Because she's gonna become a professor or whatever.
Wow.
I can't focus. She's actually doing something with her life, but my little brother, he has a philosophy major, or he has a philosophy degree, he has a psychiatry degree, he has like 3 or 4 degrees total. But he's not doing anything with it. They're literally just pieces of paper, and now he's at least $100,000 in debt or more.
Reminds me of my sister. She got her master's in accounting. You know what she does? Drives for Uber. Time for the most controversial part of any computer build.
Thermal paste?
Yep.
Trying to make sure all the old thermal paste is off?
No, because no one can ever come to an agreement of how thermal paste is actually put on. Everyone goes, no, this method's better, this method's better, your method sucks, blah, blah, blah. I have done it like this for years. Because they tell you, do the little P method, and then it'll spread out, and do the line, and this.
But see, I don't understand the P method, because even if you do the little P method, there's no fucking way that thermal paste is getting all over it without some of it coming off the sides.
No, you normally get really lucky and it doesn't, but... How do we want this? We want this sideways. But when I was working at Asus, for Asus, they specifically told us, put a line along one side.
Wouldn't you want the radiator like already installed?
No, it's a lot easier like this.
Maybe until I haven't built a computer in a while or taken one apart, so
it's all good. But they specifically told us, whenever you assemble a computer for Asus, you put a line on there, you take this card, and you smear it across the entire heat spreader, so that you know without a shadow of a doubt that the entire heat spreader is covered. And I go, if Asus tells me to do it, then that's what I'm going to do. Because they have a lot more R&D than I do.
And I mean, it's Asus, so they pretty much...
That's what I'm saying. They've done the research, they've done the testing, and pretty much at that point, whatever they said went. And the cool thing about this cooler is, like your Corsair coolers, like your H100 and your H110Is, they have Corsair Link. I know you use that, don't you?
What?
Corsair Link? Oh, I thought you did. But anyways, they have that to where you can control the pump speed and everything, and this, that, and the third, and whatever. The really nice thing about this Fractal Design one, this outer ring moves, and you move this bitch to auto, and it does everything for you. You don't have to do anything. There's no programs, there's nothing. And just like that, it is now water cooled.
Damn.
Ta-da! Easiest fucking cooling loop ever. Good thing I got more of those.
Tiny little I hate tiny screws.
I was joking with Beth earlier. I was like, man, I can't wait to get the garage out back built. And she's like, oh, and why is that? And I said, because you do realize that I'm going to have a buttload more fucking computer cases coming through here, right? And she's like, well, you fucking better not. And I said, they're going to send me a case to review. I'm going to review it. And she's like, God damn it. And I said, ha ha.
What is that on the back?
This?
No, that.
That? That's the hard drive.
That's the 1 gig hard drive.
1 terabyte, yeah.
I don't want terabyte. My brain's fried. I have to work 4.5 hours tomorrow, and I really don't want to. They make 1 terabyte drives, that's fine.
Oh yeah, you can get SSDs now up to like 4 terabytes.
I know that now, but and even the ones that go directly to the motherboard, like those, you can get pretty big too.
The biggest one you can get of that is a 1 terabyte right now. Which I mean, fuck.
That's still stupidly huge.
Oh, and then obviously those, the M.2 drives, obviously the Asus board does have those. Because, well, you know, I'm using one. So, and you can pick up a decent, an Intel, I think it's a P600 or a 600P, one of the two. Pick it up for like $50 on Newegg. And it's a great fucking M.2 drive. Just, I got mine for like a steal, and I didn't want to get rid of this one. No one else that I knew had a M.2 slot, so I couldn't sell it to them. And so I just kind of stuck with it. And I didn't feel like spending $60 on something that, you know, I didn't really need. Where the fuck is my die cutter?
You really need to just hurry up and get this place organized so that way you can find everything.
Well, we gotta get the bathroom built first. Because I can't finish this wall, because we're gonna have to put a stud somewhere between here and here going that way. So, and we don't know how big the shower is gonna be just yet.
Wait, where are you putting the bathroom?
Right where that door is at, because that door is going away. Did I really tie this? Yeah, I did. Why the fuck didn't I use this?
So, are you going to move the door somewhere else, or?
No, that door is going away.
So
that one.
So you would have to walk out of the house to get back into the house.
Well, we're not. We are designing it so we don't have to go inside for anything.
I mean, you're going to have to go inside for something.
Mm-hmm. No, because...
Say hi to the parents.
Well, besides that. Like our sink and stuff is going over there. Our fridge and cooktop is going over there. The shower is going right here. The toilet is going next to the water heater.
Just don't burn yourself.
Yeah.
Trying to take a shit.
Oh, we're building a cabinet around that.
That'd be hilarious.
Huh?
That'd be hilarious though, that you go to take a shit and you try to, spread your legs out a little bit. Run on little words.
I'm okay.
It's like, I'll never do that again.
Sure you won't. Everybody says that. Oop. Just remember, if I drop a screw, I have replacements.
I'm not too worried.
Damn it! I like so bad want to go play a game now called Case Toss.
Just take that case, just walk right back outside and just throw it.
What up? Fuck you! I am done with your bitch ass.
Fuck you, stupid case.
Oh, by the way, just for you, never mind. Warranty voided on that one.
What? What?
I took the screws out and I had to sleep it. But like on Mikey's, I did this because he didn't want the sticker on the top. I took it off and I stuck it to the side. Because technically, according to the Corsair, it voids the warranty if the sticker's missing. So I stuck it to the side, and then I remembered I had to tear yours apart anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, that I already kind of knew. They're like that with anything really. Well, it's missing the sticker, so that means it's not whole.
Yeah, shit pisses me off like nobody's business. I'm like, explain this to me. They're like, what? And I said, how does a sticker affect a power supply going out or not? And they were like, it doesn't. And I said, then take the fucking return. I actually got them to do that one time with a return for a power supply. Because they were like, oh, you know, all fucking Indonesian and shit. Oh, sorry, so we cannot accept this case. And I was like, and why the fuck not? They said, because, sir, the sticker is missing. I was like, and how does a sticker affect the possibility of a case or a power supply malfunctioning? And the dude goes, it doesn't. And I said, cool, take it. And he goes, I'm sorry, I can't. I said, let me talk to your supervisor. Gets a hold of the supervisor, and I tell him, I was like, look, dude says it doesn't affect it. He goes, well, he's not supposed to say that. And I said, well, he did. And he goes, where's your proof? I said, you know as well as I do that all these calls are recorded.
That's true.
And he goes, okay. We will send you shipping label. I said, no. He was like, excuse me? I said, no, sir. You will gladly send me a new case. And he goes, or a new power supply. He goes, I can't until I have the old one? And I said, what if I tell you I'm still using it? He says, but you said it malfunctioned. I said, it did, but not all the time. As of now, it still works. He goes, well, it has to be completely broken. And I said, you really want to play this game? And he goes, no, we will send you another power supply.
It's like, fuck it, if you want a broken power supply, I'll send you a broken power supply.
Exactly. If you guys want a quote-unquote fucking broken power supply,
just wait and see what happens.
We can play this game. Don't worry, I got you. Stand back and watch me work my magic, motherfucker.
You fucking little bastards. Were they Indian?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, son. I need more screws. Let's see, which ones do I want to use? Oh no, that's one won't work. Will a motherboard screw work in the... Son of a bitch, it works! Okie dokies. Ah, yes. Come on, you son of a motherless goat. Thank you.
Why does it have to be a motherless goat?
I don't remember. But I heard that from somewhere, and I don't remember where I heard it from.
I'm just kind of stuck.
Yeah, I've been saying that since like fucking 9th grade.
If you don't do it, I'm about to do it.
What?
Rip this little piece of metal off.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because it's not hurting anything, I just leave it alone.
Until you rip it off and then somehow something breaks on it.
I know, it like shorts out or you break a solder point or something. You're like, what the fuck? And you're like, yeah, I told you, keep it on there.
I go to break it off, like the GPU just stops working. I'm like, what the fuck? How did this even affect you?
That'd be hilarious.
That would be my luck though.
At
So
that
maybe I
point,
shouldn't do it.
At that point, it's just kind of like, well, I guess after you get off work tomorrow, we can go up to Fairfax. Get you a new motherboard.
No, I don't have $500 to spend. Well, I'll have $500 to spend, but let me pay off my credit card first, then we can go to Fairfax.
Nah, gotta be sooner than that.
Okay, then how about not this paycheck, but next paycheck?
Sounds like a deal.
Because I can pay off half of my credit card this paycheck, and then pay off the other half on my next paycheck.
Oh, I am sorry.
That's disgusting.
Oh, it smells great though.
Because not this one, but my next paycheck, the only bill I have is my cell phone bill, which is $70, so it's not that bad. Which, if I had the money to completely pay off this damn phone, it wouldn't be $70, it would be 30.
Don't you just love that?
I don't get it. It's like a T-Mobile. So if you don't have good credit, you have to pay up. Like, okay, for $850 phone, you have to pay like
30 or 40 or 50%.
Well, no, you have to pay like $600 of it off. But then you only have like $7 a month phone bills. But if you have good credit, you have $30 a month fucking phone bills.
Because they want their money up front.
Yeah. And then you only have to pay,
I think it's like $3 or $4 a month for it.
Like when I got this phone, I paid $150 because it was an $80 down payment. And then all the other little taxes and fees and everything else that they include. Then they asked me, it's like, oh, do you want warranty for your phone in case you damage it? It's like, nah, I'm going to buy a phone case. That's warranty enough. I don't know why I haven't known to this point that they made all-in-one radiators.
Yeah, that's why it's called an all-in-one, because you don't need.
Well, I've never seen an all-in-one radiator. I've always seen the radiators that you need liquid cooling.
Like mine?
Yeah. I've never actually even tried to see if they had all-in-one radiators.
Shit!
Did you forget something?
No, I glanced back there and I didn't see the hole, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, wait a minute.
Oh. You just didn't take the back panel off. Like, I'll figure it out then or later. It's like, screw it, just don't even put no panels on it, just keep it how it is right now.
Done it.
The airflow must be amazing in that thing.
No,
Honestly,
actually.
If you did that, there'd be no point to fans.
Well, there would be, because you still need some sort of airflow, but 99% of the time you don't fucking need to.
Well, luckily I keep my computer. I need to keep the front of the computer next to the AC vent. Because it's towards the back of the vent, and it doesn't. It's not doing much for it that way. Because it's blowing all the hot air out of the back and all the cool air through the front.
Oh.
But surprisingly, when I turn my window unit on and I have the AC from the house running, it's probably about -2 degrees in my room. But guess what? My computer doesn't run hot.
Exactly. And then this one has front audio. This case does. And this case also, would you know it, has...
See, I don't need front audio because of my headset.
Oh, I know, but still.
So do the USB ports work in the front?
Yes. Wait a minute. Fuck me.
What?
That's right. This motherboard does not have USB 3.0.
So you can't put the 3.0 in the case has 3.0 headers, right?
It has 2.0, but whenever I bought the case, the dude took it out.
I put 3.0 in there?
No, it comes with both. And...
Or are you saying you just don't have a cable for it?
No, if you look, you see the 750D box? That's full of spare cables and parts and components, and it's in there somewhere.
It's just easier for me to move out the way. We'll just have to slide up the air. So that way you can just slide it out anytime you need to.
Well, eventually. Here's the phone.
I got the nicest disc in the world at my house. The only downside is the part that bends because it's straight metal. It goes like this. It goes like this. The elbow. The elbow doesn't hold up the light anymore.
Oh, boo. Spare socket. If you ever decide to, here's some more 2.5 inch drives for the back of the case. That's for a Corsair Air 540.
Why do you even? Corsair 750.
So I jacked the fan and I jacked the other shit out of it, but it's fully modular. It just doesn't work. That's out of an Air 540. Yes. I think it's blue LED. Oh! That's what the radiators normally look like.
Okay. This radiator. I knew it was going to be beat to shit.
Hey, look. Intel 4790K. Hey, look. Spare U+.
So you have an i7 processor, but you don't have an i7 motherboard.
The processor died on me. I overclocked the living dog shit out of that thing, and I burnt it up.
What an asshole.
I know, right?
I mean, but it's only 47, so it's not like it's...
I still paid $400 for it.
True. Is that the Ryzen box for the one you have hooked up to your computer?
Yes. And my dickhead friend that left the box here. Okay, it is in the other box, which is still at the old house. But I know where they're at. Hey, look, another Hyper 212 back for.
Well, I mean, it's not like you need to hook it up now.
No, I was just going to do it. Hey, look, another... Uh-huh. That's out of an Air 540.
So y'all still have stuff at the other house?
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Another HDMI cable. That one's fucking up. Every time I bump into it, it kills my fucking signal.
I love finding HDMI cables now because they're expensive as fuck.
Got two of those? I do have two of those. Hey, look. Fucker set. Bobby blades. 5¼ space. Spare interface here. Blue. Oh no, that's white.
That's nasty.
Which means pictures going up on display.
I don't look forward to going
Why?
I don't have the computer to get the answers to anything.
Well, if you hold out for a little bit.
There's some idiot-ass drivers on the road tonight.
Right.
I mean, I know it's bad like most nights, but there's some idiots driving.
Well, if you hold out, you can take this with you tonight and then you bring it over tomorrow, and then we can make the video.
Nah, I'd rather you just keep it and make the video then. I can go a night without video games.
Oh, because as soon as she gets home, I'm not doing anything with it.
Yeah, no, might as well keep it here. That motherfucker's too big to be lugging around like that. And it's like, once shit is hooked up,
Yeah, that's true.
you don't want to carry around too much in case you damage a part.
You should feel how heavy this bitch is when it's full of fucking water cooling stuff.
No, thank you. Wait, so where are we going to put the RGB fans?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, you could put it in the radiator, but that would be bright as fuck.
It would be hard to because these aren't regular fan connectors.
And they wouldn't, would they fit in the front?
They would.
Because I know you said those ones are better, but...
Alright, I got an idea then.
Well, the fans matter too much since it's going to have RGB lighting in it anyways.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't even know what it is about RGB that I like so much. I guess it just because it looks cool.
Pretty much. Yeah, you wouldn't think that 120 to 140 is a big difference, but it's a pretty good sized difference there.
Oh, you already had one of the fans out?
What, the 120s?
Oh, you already? Oh, never mind. I just now remembered you taking them out. My brain doesn't work or function as like a normal person's brain. Are they even wide enough to fit?
Yes, it supports 120s and 140s. Now, this is not me asking you to move, but I gotta go grab the other roller here.
The guinea pig is fucking staring at me. The guinea pig is fucking staring at me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say chair.
Oh no, you're good. I like this one a lot more because I can move around easier. Like whenever I'm doing stuff like this, I like this chair, but whenever I'm
actually doing stuff on your computer and everything,
chilling where I can lean back, yeah.
I think one big reason I've never liked chairs where I can lean back in is because I tend to break them when I lean back.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you're a fat ass. So.
Yeah. Do you want the fans on the inside like this, or do you want them in this little groove right here?
I mean, I guess like looks-wise, I guess it would look better on the outside than the inside.
Yeah, yeah, it would because you're gonna have the RGBs on the inside.
Just for aesthetic reasons.
Yeah.
It unscrewed, but it didn't come out of the.
Yeah. Hey, look, Intel bracket.
Not coming out?
Oh, it was. Just for some reason that screw got caught all funny wise and wouldn't.
I hate when it spins. I hate when any screw spins. It just pisses me off.
Problem solved.
Why?
Because I forgot this case supports 3.
So you just put one lower and.
Yeah, this case supports 3 120mm fans up front. Yes, I think so.
Only 2 140s?
Yes. Why am I going down? So it's 1, 2, or 1, and then 2, and then why the fuck aren't you lining up?
Because it hates life.
Pretty much.
It's like, aha, I got you, you bastard.
I got one of you little shitheads to go where you're supposed to go.
looks like you can fit a 3, the third one.
You're supposed to be able to.
It would just be really tight. Oh. Now the filter's behind the desk.
Yeah, it's almost behind the desk. Oh no, you can only fit 2 up.
Oh no, the front part fell off. The filter fell behind the desk.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good.
There's a piece of plastic. These things are pretty handy.
I love those things.
My grandfather used to get one.
What's up, buddy? More what? More sippy? In just a minute, okay? Thank you.
No one uses alcohol.
Right. Hi, Bubba's. Huh? You're a turd nugget.
He said he's sick. He needs some cough syrup. Give us some of that nighttime NyQuil. Out like a light. Is it just me to say that about a kid? Or that you just want to purposely give him nighttime NyQuil just so he gets to sleep?
No.
It's like, not when it comes to my son.
I guess you can't pick 3 of them. Whatever.
At least be a fan of the back anyways, I guess. So. Well, for 120s, they still look pretty big as well. I mean, they're not as big as 140s are.
They look all big and everything. Until you put them in a monster fucking case like this.
Yeah. But just look at the fans with me. You don't see anything wrong with the fans on the outside, right?
No, I think the controller just came unplugged or something.
Where's the controller from, though?
I forget what it plugs into.
Didn't you say the controller was on the fans?
No, that little box. I are a genius. No, this little box is.
Oh, that's the controller for the fans.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I wish you had...
I said it was on the back of the motherboard.
Yeah, but I didn't know where that little... I didn't know there was like an actual controller box. I didn't know where it was. And me being stupid, I didn't decide to take apart the... I didn't feel like... I got lazy, okay? I didn't want to take off the panels and have to put them back on. And but like the RGB is pretty cool. Like when I'm trying to go to sleep and everything. And I set it up to where my computer stops shutting off in a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes to sleep. Because I usually run Pandora, when I go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
So that way I can listen to music. So Pandora asks you if you're still listening after like a 4-hour period, something around there. So I set my computer to sleep then also, because it takes me like an hour and a half to 2 hours to even fall asleep anyways.
Heard.
And then usually when I wake up in the morning, I'm either getting on playing video games or doing something else.
Yeah, it must be nice having y'all's fucking job. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
You know, not going to work until fucking 10 o'clock and shit like that.
Shit, I don't even leave the house till like 10:15. Trust me though, I'd rather have a job where I was getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, being to work by 6, and then being off by like 3.
Right.
Like, that job would be fucking perfect to me. But, answer this, how many fucking jobs are out there that are like that? unless you want to go do some like hard ass fucking construction work job or physical labor. Like I love my job just for the fact that I don't have to worry about so much physical labor anymore.
You ain't gonna do anything.
Like every single job I've ever pretty much had, I've always had to do stupid physical labor because of it.
God, George! All the fucking time.
You are pushing a lot through a tiny little hole. That's what she said. Trust me though, it doesn't look nice when you blow a girl's asshole out. Have you ever seen pictures of that?
Oh yeah.
That shit is horrifying. Where an asshole starts coming out of your asshole.
It's called a cherry blossom.
Which all it is technically like part of your intestines.
Yeah.
Which is a horrible thought.
Which is even more of a terrible thought than blowing an asshole.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you think about like what hemorrhoids are. Hemorrhoids is awful. And I have hemorrhoids, so I should know.
Yeah, I've had them before. They're not fun.
It's hard to fully get rid of them. Everyone kept trying to tell me, oh, you got hemorrhoids because you sit down too long and play video games or anything. It's like, no. And it's not because of that. It's because I don't eat enough fucking fiber and my shits are hard as fuck.
That goes over there, and then this motherfucker.
All them thick ass cabling bullshit.
That motherfucker goes over there.
Well, besides a graphics card, you pretty much have a fully assembled computer.
Yeah.
But what did you do with the graphics card?
It's over there on top of the Asus.
Oh.
Do you still have the box and all the extra cables to this power supply? Or did I ever give those to you?
I don't think you ever gave it to me.
Right.
Yeah, because all you do is just hand me a computer.
Okay.
Why were there things in there that you could be using? Or?
I might need a Molex connector. Or actually, I'm gonna need a Molex connector. So, but I have one in that box or another box somewhere. I got them. I just gotta find them.
What did you do with the box with the power supply?
Dump the contents out in another box.
So you just moved from one box to... It moved from a small box to a bigger box?
Yeah, pretty much. Not even gonna try to lie. Yep. Oh, and one thing that I absolutely love about the Fractal case is that...
The more and more you talk about it, the more you're falling in love with it. You realize that, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, like here, and here, there's Velcro straps built into the case.
Really?
Yes.
That is actually pretty cool.
I mean, I even said in my review for it, I was like, this is the greatest thing since, I don't know, rubber case feet?
It's always nice to have good cable management.
Oh, yeah. And trust me, I stuffed a lot of fucking cables in that thing.
Well, I need to see the cable management of that case you wanted me to buy.
Which, oh, the Crystal?
The Corsair one?
Yeah, that would have been a bitch. Because there's literally a bar, and everything goes behind the bar.
Oh, God.
Yeah, after doing a little bit more research, that sucked.
It looks cool. It looks amazing.
Yes, and that's why I think that cases that have tempered glass should only have it on the front. You know, like this backside panel, where I'm working at now.
There's no point for tempered glass to be there.
No, this should never be tempered glass. Never, 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 never.
Who cares about seeing the wires? That's why there's such thing as cable management, so you don't have to see the wires.
Uh-huh. I lost my cutters again.
I just saw them. They're right there. I knew I just saw them, too. I love how you still have the plastic on this.
You know how many of those I got?
Probably a lot.
Yes.
Did you ever get that phone turned into GameStop?
Uh-huh.
Did you get turn it in?
My mom.
I love... You know what I love most about this Galaxy?
Huh.
Is when I go to plug the charger in, Which, fuck, I just realized I forgot it at work. I knew I was forgetting something. Damn it, and I left my damn connector at work too.
What connector?
Because I have a regular Android charger.
There's a Type-C cable.
Okay, so what I was saying is what I love about this is you don't have to fiddle with it to go in the right way.
Mm-hmm. It just goes right in.
That's what she said.
Ha!
I don't know how I feel about fast charging the phone though, because the phone comes with a fast charger.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the more you keep using a fast charger, the more you're just gonna kill the battery.
Not with these new ones.
Really? Because this thing holds a charge forever.
Mm-hmm.
That
It won't after a while, though. I will admit that. Oh, never mind. I don't need a Molex cable because I forgot. I gave you one. That's where it's at.
Oh, so the RGB lighting?
Yeah, I gave you one whenever I gave you the RGB lighting.
Wow.
So.
Wait, so where are you gonna hook the controller for the RGB?
Don't know yet. But I do want to see something here.
Well, see, that thing up there, if you had it set up with screw holes in it, you could just put it on top.
Mm-hmm. For right this minute, I'm just gonna leave it hanging in the bottom.
Does the controller, the RGB controller, light up at all?
It has a single white light on it.
We'll just hide it. Hide it from the view. So nobody can see. What?
I got the night here.
Are you seriously? Because you made that cutout, are you gonna really make it put the GPU in that cutout?
Yeah.
As long as it's stable.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters. Hey, actually, before you do that, before you screw that on, are you putting those white ones in?
Yes.
Do black, white, black, white, black, white.
I don't have enough. I was gonna do black, black, white, black, black, white, black, black, white. That's why I was counting it in my head going down, trying to figure out.
Pull the rest of your hair out with this. Now the only thing this computer is missing is a damn I/O shell.
And a second graphics card.
And a second graphics card, yes. I wasn't even thinking like that, but yes, you're right. I wonder how much 970s are going for right now. Apparently, Bitcoin mining is becoming a thing again.
Yeah, but you can't, or you can, but it ain't gonna do you any fucking good to mine with a 970.
Oh, I know. Didn't you hear about as soon as the Vega dropped? 5 minutes later, they were all sold out.
Ah, yeah. Computer parts. Video cards.
Oh, are you on Micro Center?
Yes. Because they have. What's up, buddy? In just a minute. $229.99.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's for a refurb, but they have them in stock up there in Fairfax.
Yeah, it looks exactly like this one.
Except for it's silver.
Oh. It doesn't really matter.
Nothing a little bit more spray paint will fix.
No.
Dude, you don't know how many fucking people I have coming at me asking if I have a Titan X. Because whenever I painted these motherfuckers, I didn't realize that the Titan X was black with silver trim.
So everyone's like looks at your shit, it's like, is that a Titan X? That's a Titan X, ain't it?
I, like, in all of my videos, like, I was going over it whenever I was showing off that I vertically mounted the GPU. I was like, hey, look at my Titan. Oh, wait a minute, that's right, it's a 970!
Or at least the 970 is on par with the 1060.
Yes.
So it's like the only worthwhile upgrade would be to go to like a 1070 or a 1080 from the 970. Which, doesn't the 980 go on par with like the 1070?
No.
What is the 980 on par with?
Not a damn thing. Somewhere in between a 1060 and a 1070.
Oh.
And then a 980 Ti will keep up with a 1070. Yeah.
So it's like by the time you get to, like if you have a 970, you might as well just stick with the 970 unless you plan on upgrades like a 1070 or above.
Well, the thing about it is people that buy the 70 and 80 series cards brand new are mainstream enthusiasts. So they're probably going to go to a 1070 or a 1080. Just because they're like, I gotta have the newest stuff. And then you got people like me and you that are like, oh, I got a 970. I will buy your old one that you don't want anymore.
Right?
Because I can go, oh, look, guys, you have a 1070. What'd you pay, $500 for that? Yeah, well, I have 3 970s. Paid $500 for all of them. What?
What does it need batteries for? You stole your kids' batteries.
Yeah. Forgot what I stole them for, but I needed them.
I needed them, they must be. I'm surprised you're not the person who you just go look somewhere and you just have hundreds of batteries just sitting somewhere.
We do. In the toolbox in the garage. Just whenever I needed the batteries.
Why are you hooking that up right now?
Because why not?
Don't you have to put it in your computer and do SLI?
Oh, I will.
Okay, so I wanted to, since you are going to hook it, I want to see how you're mounting this thing to keep it stabilized.
Very sketchily.
Because you realize when I come to pick this up, I'm taking that graphics card out.
I wouldn't. I don't blame you. Yeah, I wouldn't ship it or move it like that.
It's one thing if it's just sitting there, but how is it stabilized when it's actually the fans going and everything?
It doesn't affect it.
It's actually pretty nice because it's not blocking any ports either.
That's why I put it way the fuck over here.
Wouldn't it be easier for them to go to the back of the graphics card?
Yeah, except for whenever I tied all of these, I put the arch in there. Yeah, see? But you won't be able to see any of that.
Those wires. What's he even saying?
I don't know. Hey, Bubba! Shush!
I don't know if he's saying he's going night or if he wants mine.
Yes.
Just yes to both?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like at this point it could be child language. It's so hard. I need to clean out that RAM on the GPU.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Like I said, this is just getting thrown in here for right this minute.
Essentially what I'm guessing you're going to do is just do like a test run to make sure everything works. Is that your power light that blinks?
Do what? Oh, the yellow light that's blinking?
He has a thing of coffee.